The Way of the Hive, A Honeybee Story by J. Hosler. This book combines two of my favorite things, bees and graphic novels. So naturally, I was really excited to tell you all about it. This is a coming-of-age story about a bee named Njuki, who is part of Clan Apis. Njuki is a new honeybee with lots and lots of questions. Buzz along as we learn how a bee larva goes through metamorphosis, why queen bees sometimes leave their hives, and how to trust your inner voice. That's right, Njuki's journey is both informative and personal, with fun facts galore and a look into the life of a bee who is seeking a grand adventure, all while annoying her sisters, keeping herself safe from predators, and more. This book is funny and clever, and you'll definitely be surprised by how much you've learned at the end. Don't forget to check out the odds and ends section after the main story for even more exciting bee facts. I'll share a fun detail with you now. All the bees in Clan Apis are the word for bee in different languages. I can't wait for you to see all their names and match up what languages they go with.
Have you ever been the new person at school? It can be difficult trying to find your way in a new environment with no friends. In this realistic fiction book titled A Place at the Table by Saadia Faruqi and Laura Shovan, the two main characters are Sarah and Elizabeth. Sarah is a Pakistani Muslim with immigrant parents, and Elizabeth is a Jewish American with a British mother. They meet in a South Asian cooking class that Sarah's mother teaches after school. Sarah, being forced by her mother to attend, much rather be engrossed in art in her sketchbook, while Elizabeth is enthralled and determined to learn everything there is to know about cooking. Their relationship starts off rocky as Sarah is guarded due to past experiences with racism and bigotry, but once they realize they have interesting things in common, their relationship begins to blossom. This book is a great reminder of how we can embrace and appreciate our differences rather than use them to divide us. Want to find out more? Check it out. And as always, joyful reading.
If you combine the elements of Erie Elementary, My Weird School, Time Warp Trio, you add an antique dining table, you sprinkle in some friendship, and then you pour in terror, well, that is Time Villains. Wiki and Avi are best friends, and they're in the 6th grade, and they're desperately trying to ace their assignment. They have to pick 3 historical figures and tell why, and invite them to dinner. So the mock dinner is going great until all of a sudden, bam! Lightning strikes, and the 3 historical figures are actually there at the table. Well, one of them is a notorious murderer, and he escapes. If you want to find out about the escaped murderer, read Time Villains by Victor Piñeiro.
Let's imagine we're visiting a cave. The air is damp and you can smell the mossy sandstone walls. You shine your flashlight around and you can see stalactites hanging from the ceiling. You squeeze through tight passages as you go deeper and deeper into the cave. You climb in for about 3 hours and then decide to turn back. But when you turn to go back, you see a pool of swirling water where your pathway had been. The cave is flooding and you are trapped. Do you remember a few years ago when everyone was talking about a team of young Thai soccer players who this exact thing happened to? Well, you can read all about it in the book All 13, The Incredible Cave Rescue of the Thai Boys Soccer Team by Christina Soontornvat. You can see pictures from the actual event and place and learn about the thousands of people and the big sacrifice that it took to get them out. I hope you enjoy reading this book.
Super Good Baking for Kids by Duff Goldman. Do you recognize the author of this cookbook from his television show, Kids Baking Championship? He's Duff Goldman, and this is his first cookbook for kids. I love to bake, and I bake a lot with kids, and we all gave it 2 thumbs up. This book is filled with super good recipes for cakes, pies, cookies, donuts, brownies, along with easy-to-follow directions and mouth-watering photographs. I made rainbow unicorn brownies. Hey, I thought brownies were brown. Well, Duff has found a way to make them rainbow-colored by using white chocolate and tinting the batter with food coloring. White chocolate icing and edible glitter make them so yummy and magical. So if you like sweet treats and want to learn how to make them, check out Super Good Baking for Kids by Duff Goldman.